Yeah, we were doing Bubblegum Crisis back there, and then that tape ran out, so I switched over to Batman Forever.
You have like a treasure trove.
It's nice to just be able to. I mean, it's a lot of like, but this stand actually, the nice thing about this stand is, and it was actually designed for this, but those side pieces, like there's a spot in the middle where the PVM is, and then the VCR, but these side pieces, they have doors on the sides that open up, and they're just compartments like perfectly fit for VHS tapes.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, so that's just there's just tapes on both sides.
He's
That's where I keep my
stacked.
Delta Force 1 and 2.
Fuck, dude, you're rolling in it. It's like Scrooge McDuck's vault, except with VHS tapes.
God, that'd be so painful.
Okay, I couldn't imagine a worse way to die of like. Well, maybe I'm underselling my creativity here, but like that's a lot of fucking pointy bruises, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that's ultimately the problem.
Too many pointy parts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna do it.
All right, I'm gonna tweet a thing.
Alright, Chrome is like crashing on me. Stop it. Stop it.
Knock it off.
No, Chrome.
Chrome, your greatest ally, turning on you in your time of need.
Why is there a Steam music player trying to run? What even is that?
So you could play like your MP3s on top of the existing game audio.
Oh god, you know
It,
what? Custom soundtracks on the original Xbox kind of ruled.
I agree.
I
I'm
miss
on board
that.
with that stuff. I have lost many a good night listening to like a a a, a Winamp playlist while playing Gears of War or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to Lil Wayne's The Drought 3 on loop for 5 hours while playing Stuntman.
Oh, let me upload my Gap audio before I forget, and then I get messages in the morning about it.
Got to mind the gap, folks.
Yeah, I told you about the Power Rangers or the Sentai series that was based on trains.
Yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
yes.
where they like did their like giant, they combine their weapons and do that big attack, and it goes, "Please mind the blast." It's like that's so fucking cool.
That fucking rocks. You had such a win last week with trains, my man.
I did, I did. That
Honestly.
was that was I mean that was probably the biggest train win I've ever had. Okay. So we took Amelia to the Polar Express, and Santa forgot that he already gave me a Jingle Bell, and he gave me another one. So it was that the biggest train win.
Santa ride a train? Or
Yeah,
is
he
the
was on
Polar
he was on
Express?
the train.
Okay. He was on the train.
Like you
Just
go to the
Santa's official
you go
train.
to the North Pole, which is really just a grain elevator that they've like put a couple of like reindeer on the side of.
Sick.
But yeah, then he gets on the train.
Dude, that is not that different from going up to the northern part of Alaska. There are just a barn and reindeer and a pen
That's true.
every hour and a half.
That's
I had
true.
friends that drove all the way up to North Pole. Like North Pole is Alaska is a place.
Uh huh.
Um, and I asked like, "Oh my God, you're at the top of the world. What it's like?" Like that's crazy. Like I couldn't imagine being up there. And their response was like, "We couldn't leave the car because there were so many black horseflies,
Oh.
like that they impaired our ability to see out the window. And then they started climbing in through the vent system of our car, so
Oh
we
my
had to
God.
drive away." That's what's going on up at the North Pole, my man. That's what kind of shit Santa's into. Don't trust that man.
Not only is it happening, but he fucking loves it.
He signed off on it. He named it the North Pole. Their mayor, I believe, is named Santa and is running for governor of Alaska on a pro Bernie ticket.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's pretty swaggy. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
More swag than regular Santa Claus,
I'm
even.
sorry in advance. I have not launched this game yet, so this audio is probably gonna fuck you.
That's okay. Batten down the hatches, folks. This game's loud as shit, too. Why did they name a place North Pole in the middle of Alaska? There's like a certain height, I don't know how to put it, latitudinal height, where like nobody lives there. There's so few actual settlements in the northern part of Alaska that North Pole is like a semi-populated area in the northern part. And it's also remote enough that it takes hours and hours and hours to get there. A couple of years I lived in Alaska were weird. Might be the best way to put
Stick is working immediately
it.
without
Ooh,
any sort of like what a time to be alive. Let me full screen this and then I will share the. Actually, I'll just share that
beautiful.
monitor into XSplit. You wouldn't think that it would like be more complicated when I'm not using a capture card, but it's just because I'm not used to it.
Oh, that's right. You're just going to be running that off your PC.
Right.
Yeah, that's new for us. That's new, folks.
Yeah, this is kind of modern in that it's a modern release of the game.
Yeah, kind of. I think it's still like 8 or 9 years old. But they've been updating it consistently, and they added rollback in the last 6 months.
That's hot.
Yeah, the non-lane play is actually quite
Yeah,
sick.
I am sexually attracted to rollback.
Someone said there's an airport, Miranoth. There's an airport 15 miles from North Pole. There's a ton of airports up there in the frontier. That's like the safest way to get around is by car. The driving is extremely sus. Ooh, look at this. Look at all these options that he's getting into. Native 1440, which
Scan
is
line.
nice.
Does it even show? It doesn't show them in the. Okay, well let's actually get to full screen first. I.
Someone in the chat said, Zaku Daddy. Great name. KOF has got to be my favorite fighting game ever. I had no idea that SNK was owned by a Saudi prince. Oh, buddy. Uh, it is extremely owned by a Saudi prince now. I believe there were some stock filings that came out a couple of weeks back that said it's like 98% owned by uh, Mohammed bin Salman's charity.
Yeah, I may have given a little bit of a teaser at the end of our in the outro of our
Woo!
podcast. This is
We love
talking
it.
about how fucking wild this is going to be and how much work has had to go into it on your part.
We've been trying. I mean, I've not. It's not like I've been working on it all the time or anything. I've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
busy
yeah,
with
yeah.
life stuff, but yeah, it's like the story keeps getting more complicated the more I look into it, and I'm worried that I'm going to turn into like someone who doesn't leave their house and just like writes the name down of people who are on the Panama Papers on my walls until I stop eating. It could happen. But we are actually like playing this game tonight. We should say for the audience. We're playing this game tonight so that we can review it for our next podcast episode, which is going to be on SNK, the company that makes King of Fighters. Um, one since SNK is so known for fighting games, I kind of I thought that it might be appropriate for Mike to try to like learn how it feels and kind of get used to it for the first time on stream because fighting games are hard. You know, you don't get a good first impression just by like stepping up to them and going in blind. 64-bit only.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not
insane.
I'm not really sure what they're expecting to get out of that.
I don't know.
Okay.
So I was gonna say before we start a game, you should hop into training if you can,
Oh yeah, sure.
so we can walk you through the basics without having to do it while playing.
I'm just like I just got a bloodlust. You know what I mean?
Uh oh. Uh oh. Yeah, he's spicy, folks. Carnal Canuck says fighting games have never been my jam. The combos are tough. I'm with you on the combo part. I'm a terrible combo player, but there are a lot of fighting games that are actually quite fun without combos and are combo heavy.
I'm
This
gonna adjust that audio outside of the game because I have it set down to 1 and it's still loud.
it's still fucking loud. It's the loudest game I own. I even got like my poster on the wall back there is a KOF 98 poster.
Nice.
I've had for 20 years now.
So Advanced, Extra, and Ultimate. Not very self-explanatory, I don't feel.
Not explanatory whatsoever. So the comparison point I would use for understanding this would be like Alpha 3.
Uh-huh.
So you have your isms in that game, right? Your V-ism, X-ism, and what's the other one?
Yep.
Y-ism? No,
A.
A-ism, that's right. So it's kind of similar here. 98 originally shipped with Advanced and Extra, which are the two different modes, and Ultimate is new for this re-release, which allows you to like choose and pick and customize your own groove. I would recommend learning with Advanced, which I think is just a lot easier to wrap your head around for your average Street Fighter player.
That's just so fucking backwards to me. You know what?
Yeah,
For a beginner, start on Advanced. You gotta.
I love the idea of newbies. If you're new to the game, you should pick Extra. But, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It makes no sense, but you should do it anyway.
Okay, help me steer clear of the charge characters, because I'm not looking... I don't want to live that life right now.
So, are you familiar with Terry from Street
Yeah.
Fighter from Smash Brothers?
Yeah, a little bit.
That might be a good place to start. Because he's got no charge moves.
And who's the piece of shit that I can beat up on?
I was gonna say Evil Terry.
Rugal Bernstein.
Yeah, you gotta beat his ass. Come on, man.
What a fucking name. Okay. I don't need to mess with any of this right now.
Nah, you're good. Zaku Daddy says, I won a local championship where I'm from back in 99. I played so much I had calluses on my thumbs. I'm a KOF 99 fan because of the striker system. Word strikers are solid. 2000 is that shit too.
I love I respect the amount of animations, and I also expect that you can hold up traffic. Respect rather that you can hold up traffic, and people are gonna be like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I have places to be, but I'll watch this. This is fine.
I am literally that girl going out psycho on the side of that SUV. I'm like, oh, it's Rugal Bernstein here in traffic.
As I live and breathe.
Okay, so KOF is a 4-button fighter. You're gonna have like light punch, hard punch, light kick, hard kick. Most of the combo strings in this game are pretty easy to throw together. You're going light, light, hard, special move, or light, hard, special move. You're already picking it up. One thing that's interesting about this game is that the normals tend to be very strong. So everybody's strong normals are not only good at like setting up combos, but a lot of them have utility in terms of like footsies, or someone like Terry has a lot of really strong pokes with his strong moves. So I'd say you have a lot more mobility and a lot more ability to get around the screen in this game than you would in your average like Street Fighter, and you can just get around and like use normals to that effect pretty well without knowing a lot of what's going on. So I'll walk you through like the basics of movement since you're already picking stuff up. One thing you'll notice that's different is that Street Fighter, your double tap forward is like a little hop, and in this game it's a full-on sprint. And if you keep holding it down, you'll keep moving.
This is making me uncomfortable.
If someone is knocked down and you're running like that, you actually push their body while they're prone. So you can like run people into the corner by staying on top of that.
Damn it.
Another thing is the jumping. So there's a bunch of different jumps in KOF. There are jumps and hops, essentially short jumps and long jumps.
It feels like you do the hop the same way you do the high jump in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But another thing is you can do your high jump from diagonals. So you can kind of like start from a crouch or something, And if you do your super jump, you can jump up into that left-hand corner of the screen and clear a decent amount of space off of a high jump.
Say this
So,
again?
unlike... Yeah, just like that, right there.
Oh, okay.
You notice that you go in basically from one corner of the screen to the other in a single hop with, like, nothing else going on?
Yeah.
Very different than Street Fighter, because you'd have to work for that shit. Whereas here, anyone can do that off the rip by default. Luckily, this is not a game where you're going to have to pressle your fingers too much to use the basic systems. The most useful one that is exclusive to KOF is a roll. So if you press your two light attacks together, light punch and light kick, you'll notice him doing like a combat roll through the ground. That actually has a ton of frames of invincibility. So you can roll through projectiles, you can roll through and do cross-ups and mix-ups with it. The only thing is you are vulnerable at the start and the end of the animation, so it's not a total safe move. But in terms of being able to like move around and really force your opponent to pay attention to your footsies, it gives you a ton of ability to stay on the offensive and stay moving. You can also hold back and roll backwards while you're doing it. Which will help you, to, again, for getting away or with your footsies. You can roll while taking a hit, and it'll eat one of your meters, but you can dodge out of the move, so it's almost like a counter while you're blocking.
Oh my god, how many options are there to just get him to fucking hit me?
A ton. There's a little attack meter right underneath it.
Attack meter right under what?
Right, it says L key.
Oh, yeah, meter threw me off. I didn't know what you meant by that.
Oh yeah, confusing. It's not good.
So you're saying I can roll while that's happening?
If you block.
Oh, I see.
So if you block and he's still like in block stun,
there we go.
you can also roll forward when you're in block stun like that. So you could take someone just throwing a normal out and end up right immediately behind them with them totally prone for a combo.
Stop kicking me.
The two strongs are usually a unique move that does a decent amount of knockback or knockdown. So strong punch, strong kick together. Gary's little shitty step kick, but it does an automatic knockdown. And then in terms of like actual game mechanics, that's pretty much it. There are armor and max modes, which are not really necessary to learn right now. In your advanced mode, your meter's just going to fill up when you take damage and deal damage, and then you're going to get your little stocks. Every super move you throw is going to be a single stock. You can also throw an upgraded version of that for 2 stocks. The other meter mechanic is like you have to manually charge the meter by holding down 2 buttons, and that shit sucks. If you need to know the throws, it's forward and strong attack, or back and strong attack, and every character's got one with both hard punch and hard kick. The difference between the punch and the kick, I believe, is whether or not you throw them in front of you or behind you.
Oh, okay. So it's not forward and also back. Like those aren't 2 different throws. It's both forward or okay.
Yep. One thing I would also recommend you do is check your move list real quick. I think a lot of SNK games have a deserved reputation for having a lot of difficult to pull off moves. But I believe it's actually the select button brings it up by default.
Oops. Hold on. Oh, I went into like, yes, record this combo. Get out of here.
There's too many damn features. If you just go to exit, I think it'll take you out of the...
I would love to.
Yeah, if you get out of this menu, you should be able to bring it up by pressing...
I've got it up.
Right. Okay. Um, so mostly down to forwards, down to backs, as you can see. Nothing too crazy there. Um, most of the time you're going to have a weaker, shorter version and a bigger, stronger version with your LP and SP. That's not really any different from any other fighter. Those pretzel moves you're looking at there, for like the power gazer,
Yeah.
it's a little intimidating until you realize that it's like a half circle and then a whole circle combined. So if you do a half circle back, whole circle forward, that's basically all it is. The high angle geezers.
Oh, so this doesn't change depending on the direction my character's facing?
It does, yeah. It does. It wouldn't change.
No, I mean yeah. Like some games will like change it depending on where your character's facing at the time when they show you how to do it. Okay.
Yeah. So for these, if you press both buttons when you throw the SDMs instead of just one, that's where you get your upgraded 2-stock version.
Okay.
That is more damage and it's going to eat more meter. Some of them are unblockable, stuff like that. But that's the basics. I don't think there's too much to learn from there. Although getting comfortable with the flow of the match is kind of different. If you think you've juggled someone in this game, you probably have. You're probably safe to go for a combo. It's just figuring out the timing or whatever the links might be. Generally speaking, the combos are going to be a hell of a lot more generous than in Street Fighter. Like, you have a lot of window for your inputs. So I think that's basically all I need to tell you to walk you through it.
Okay.
If you want to go ahead and get some versus games through, we can do that, or you can like run through survival mode, try to find a team, whatever would work best for you.
No, I think it's I prefer to learn on the stage of history.
Oh, and Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
So, in that case, we're going to load up the rollback, I guess, right? I'm going to have to go in here and do some things. Thank you for being patient here, audience. We appreciate it. It's going to take us a second to get this up and running. All right, I need that. Here we go. You're ready for me to make the worst faces in the world for about an hour. You're in...
I'm in the wrong
online,
spot?
right?
Yeah.
No, are you in the online mode?
Yeah.
Are you hosting or am I hosting?
Yeah, I'll host.
No. I'm not fighting a little donkey. Get out of here.
What's the difference between normal and all for characters? Are there bosses or something?
Yes, there are boss characters.
Yeah, shit. We'll set it to all.
Okay, that's why I can't find yours. Now it's good. Let's see. Oh wait, you're not doing a ranked match. You're doing a casual match.
Right.
Custom match. Look for any.
Are you appearing online currently? Oh, there you are.
I hope so.
There you go. You got an invite.
Hey, that's me. Shift and tab to reply. What do I? The keyboard? Okay, accepted an invitation. Does it? Oh, okay, I'm in the room. Sick.
Yep.
That was very easy.
Oh my god. 30 millisecond ping. Come on. Come on.
Comment playing. I don't play fighting games at all, and I got far more out of the technical explanation than I will staring at the fight and wondering what happened. And I appreciate that. These things are complicated when you break them down, but once you get them in your hands, it's honestly not so bad. So I'm just gonna do random. You just hold down start and get a random going.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Oh, we're doing 1v1. Okay.
Oh, we didn't even cover team battles yet.
This game is a 3v3 fighter. So you do teams of 3, and you play a different character for every round. The interesting thing about that is that certain characters are weak against some types, and others are strong against some types. So there's like a little paper rock scissors system going on. Oh boy. Corner trap. Whew. How's the lag on your end?
What's that?
How's the lag on your end?
That seems okay.
Yeah,
you...
it's not too bad.
Oh!
What if Guile had a global command grapple? Ooh my god, yeah, that's pretty spicy right there.
I don't like that. I don't like that. What happened? Did you explode?
We're just trading normals, basically. I tried to pull off a special, and we traded damage. It's got a little, it's gonna make a moon. Moon hands. Really, it's good for back row protection.
God, what a move.
Well, you found a special. You were going to eat a large pork bun. Which regains like 30% health. That move is so sick. Okay, that round was a disaster. I'm really fighting in the front of here, don't I?
Oh god, what a fucking...
There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, that's rude. It just kicked me out into the lobby and it just says, you lose.
Oh, yeah.
What is... Okay, so is it return to room? What does that mean?
Yeah, I guess if we want to choose a character, otherwise we hit Y for the quick rematch.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Do we need to go back and turn the 3v3 on? Or would you prefer 1v1 for a while?
We can do that.
Okay.
Do I have to actually go out to do that? That sucks.
I don't know, I can't really adjust the settings from here.
Okay, I'll make a new one.
Okay.
Oh, you can have it set to versus mode any.
Oh.
Maybe. No, that's me searching. Hold on, create. Okay, no, I have to do two. Okay. Yeah, lobby systems, just in fighting games in general, they're pretty much always bad.
Pretty much always, yeah. And then some games don't even bother with them, which is like almost worse. Looking at you, Street Fighter V, the worst lobby system ever.
Oh god, yeah.
So, usually you're pretty safe at playing all three members of the team. Like, they kind of exist to complement each other.
Okay.
But, you know, you can run around do random too. That's not going to hurt you at all.
Okay, so actually holding down start for too long put my stick into wireless mode.
Oh, shit!
And now... I think... There we go, we're back.
Okay. Let's say you're going to be playing as the American sports team here, my buddy.
Alright.
Okay, here we go. So from this screen you can choose the order of when they come out, where they're playing. You're pretty much steered clear of charged characters with those three.
Sweet.
This first guy is gonna play a little bit like Fei Long. Okay, alright. Saku Daddy in the chat says, I love the characters in KOF are from different game franchises. It's true. Although I guess right now, these are both KOF exclusive characters.
I mean, Alpha is the same way.
That's true. Let's clean them up. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. You're looking at your game's Dudley right now.
Oh, okay, okay. Ah! How dare you run through my corkscrew blow? Oh,
Okay.
boo!
I think you can Rekka the corkscrew blow as well, like do it multiple times for multiple moves.
Not anymore, I can't.
Yeah, that's true. Not if you get carved the fuck up. Someone asked, her name is Mature? Yes. She and her business partner, Vice, are both lesbians and ghosts. Takuma is essentially like a parody of Ryu. Meaning a plus a little Sunny Cheetah.
Oh! No!
You ever get a bandana on and just get pissed off, bro? Put that bandana on.
I mean, every time
That move has super armor, which is why he doesn't do much. It also breaks block.
Are you telling me he doesn't have a Dragon Punch? Or am I just bad at it?
He might not have Dragon Punch in this game, I'm not sure. I mean, he usually does, but they will literally just, like, remove stuff like that from one of those versions.
Ah!
Woo. Oh, we have the chat saying, I love fighting games lore. My god, folks, KOF has some insane lore. Just wild shit. You can play as a character's deadbeat dad. It's amazing.
Ooh.
That's right. That's
I think every
the
character should have a deadbeat dad in the game, like that you can play as.
I agree. Dude, what if Street Fighter 6 isn't like a reboot, it's like a post-boot, and it's like about like Sagat being someone's deadbeat dad and Ryu being someone's deadbeat dad. Yes, Dad Wars.
Eventually they get to a point where it's like, you gotta stop fighting.
Or having kids.
You're too old. So I got my fighting stick hooked up, and it's real good.
That's true. That's true.
You didn't look at the camera, did you?
No, I didn't. What'd you have?
I had my my VCS joystick. Sorry, what?
The one button fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, the idea of a fucking fighting game in the Atari is like literally upsetting me now.
Oh, gotta play is my boy Heavy D.
Heavy
D, Blue Mary. Oh, I didn't get the third absurd name.
No, you just got Yuri, which is fine. Isn't Volvo... Isn't Voldo Ivy's deadbeat dad in Soul Calibur? Is that true? Is he like a deadbeat dad? That makes Voldo even cooler than he already was.
That'd be amazing.
He lives in the Addams Family vault. Like, come on. Your character, also a fucking Ryu parody. There's a whole team of them.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Wow, how did I get stuck? Oh, Cervantes is Ivy's dad. Yeah, I think that's right. Sorry, Voldo. You can have kids one day. Keep fighting, buddy.
What a little freak.
Do you have a soft spot in your heart for little freaks in fighting games?
I do. Oh my god, like Freddy Krueger's toddler son. Kicked me in the shins so hard.
Oh god, he should not weigh this down. No, thank you. Blue Mary's a little hard to play. The closest comparison I could use is like Alex in 3. Lots of like moves that turned into command grabs. And
That's what I was just gonna ask. That I was like, that clearly has like a command grab element to it.
most of her normals have like, or her specials, like if you hit confirm, you can put another input in to get like bonus damage that's an unblockable grapple. She rules, but she is very difficult to wrap your head around. And she's got a cute dog. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Oh hey, Yuri time. God, at this rate, you won't even be able to enjoy Heavy D.
God. Ooh. Yes. Put her in the dirt. Wait, the character for your last character's in the background, just like bleeding. Did you see this?
Yeah. Yes. When I believe yours are also going to be in the background too, just like slumped over and sad.
Oh, that rules.
How do you feel about the fact that if you enter certain button combos, they can jump in from the background and hit a move?
Yo.
It's like a hidden part of the game. It procs only a certain percentage of time. Troy fell asleep inside his fucking hat. Ooh, that looks good. Lots of knockdown.
Oh my god.
The special you input gave you custom combos.
Sweet.
Yep.
I've never been able to make custom combos like work for me in any fighting game.
Nah, that's fair. He's got a terrible facial hair. Just real low quality facial hair.
Sure me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're rocking like team bangs. 3 different kinds of bangs, all more powerful than that.
Does it say up in the top right? It says "Don't disconnect."
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby. It's Joe.
Don't Chun-Li your arm at me.
I will, sir. She's a command grappler, so you're gonna have to like get clever with your rolling to get close. She does do the Stone Cold Stunner, so I think most of her moves are half circles. There you go. Okay. The softest little backhand slap in the world.
Oh god, there's nothing more satisfying than killing with Ken's taunt. Or just slap him in the face.
So I am unfortunately got stuck with a boss character here. Don't know if this is gonna be OP or not. I do like that this game's version of Akuma seems to be wearing large chucks.
You're in for it now. It's Chris. If somehow you manage to get past Chris, you're gonna have to fight some guy named Jerry.
Do you want to hear something that'll make you mad?
There is a Jerry.
Chris is the end boss of 97.
Oh my god.
Turns out Chris has been possessed by a snake demon. And that will happen.
That rules.
Okay, does Liam run across the ground like a dog?
Yeah! Dude, Chris's get-up animation is amazing. It was just like a little...
He's a member of a rock band who are all secretly Satanists, kind of. As you do.
Oh my god.
Him is a Taekwondo guy. All of his specials are kicks. Every single one.
Sweet.
It's like add-on with like less annoying sound clips.
Ah!
Seemed like not a lot of damage for putting a stick of dynamite in his belly. I can't disagree, but some people's bellies are just different.
I'm built different.
That's actually how my father entertained himself as a child. He and his friends would put fireworks in each other's tummies.
That's how my dad died as a child.
Cool, you like it. It's like, I'm proud. If he's gonna go out one way, it's bottle rocket to the chest. Oh, you got 2 bosses. Let's go.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. Okay, you see that middle guy, Orochi?
Uh-huh.
That's powerful Chris.
Okay.
That's super Chris.
I cannot tell that, like, just aesthetically, I cannot tell the difference between bosses and regular characters in this game.
Everyone in this game is just a guy.
It's like the final boss, Peter.
Dude, your final boss is just wearing jeans. M. Bison dresses like a dictator. Your man's wearing jeans. That sucks.
Did your character just say bullshit? I feel like he did. He's like, this is bullshit!
I've never seen jeans ripple like that. That's a lot of power in one pair of pants. Oh, they aren't even just normal bootcut jeans. What a monster. That teleport is so
it's just one button. It's a single button. I just have a button mapped to teleport. And that rules.
This guy is not a boss, thankfully. He is a ninja who is also a pervert. You know how it is. If you've met a ninja, you know. Wait, what am I telling you? You're in Southern Illinois. You have a lot of
oh my god, yes. You're describing these like in Infinity War, and Tony's like he is like briefing Spider-Man. He's like, he's here to steal a necklace from a wizard.
You're not off at all. This guy that I'm playing, he's the deadbeat dad.
All right.
Yeah, imagine if they they created a new video game character, and the next game they were like the greatest test of all, fighting his dad, who sucks. And he doesn't even suck for supernatural reasons. He's just like a bad dad.
Oh yeah. Do you remember? You know, that was the. I feel like that was the heyday of the CW. Remember the bad dads?
Oh man, you know what have we lost? Really, that's like. All superhero movies are now part of the same extended universe, and all of those stories of dads are gone.
Most anticlimactic way to end that match. In a battle that included multiple gods, an elbow to the back of the head.
Mao Munchia says, "Oh, I love KOF, childhood arcade game. Same here, actually. We got a copy of KOF 96 at the Antler Bar in Petwater, Michigan.
Ooh.
That's right. It also had Puzzle Bobble and a really awkward soccer team. You got a crew of bad dudes.
But are they bad enough to rescue the president?
Depends on the president, I guess. Like, imagine that's going to be a harder mission for some president.
Yeah.
Like,
harder for them, like, emotionally.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, like, the plot of that is that Ronald Reagan was just kidnapped by a handful of guys. That seems like a pretty easy operation to take down.
Imagine lifting up a man of his size and just
with one hand.
Him. Okay, easy.
You've got a Chung-Li deal with your, like, smashing punch button. Otherwise, he's like a charged character and a grounded character. You can also move around while doing that by doing presser forward or back.
Come here! Come here!
Sliding across the ground animation is the best thing ever.
And, well, look at his shadow. He's hovering.
He really is.
Oh my god, he's so slow.
He's got crazy range, but he's slow as shit.
And does a lot of damage. I mean, I don't feel like I hit you much.
Yeah, he does do a lot of damage, especially with his normals. Like, his normal strong punch is quarter of your life. Oh man, how do I describe geese? Fuck. What if Akuma had several auto counters?
Oh! Oh!
That is the sickest Dragon Punch.
That rules.
Officially. Oh shit, special intro.
Oh, I skipped it! I didn't know!
This one who's got a real fireball. Thank you. Wow, okay. God damn. Okay, that geese is no fun for me to be on the other side of.
I'm having a blast!
My character is simply a pimp. There's nothing else to it. He's a pimp. He's got not much else going on. He kidnaps a lady. And here. Yes.
I want to know what's going on with this down to bat that thing. It sounds like it seems like it's a but it. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the window is for it then.
He has a command grapple too, and the auto counters he has a high, medium, and low. That's why it's hard to hit.
Okay.
But basically, you pull them into a grapple, and then they get knocked down directly in front of you, so you can just follow up with nasty shit. This character's interesting, hard to describe, lots of footsies. He's also got an auto counter, back to forward kick. A couple of dragon punches, I think. Yeah, there he is. Oh, Mr. Big in that costume kind of looks like a swaggy Santa Claus. God, Geese looks like such a king right there.
Yeah.
God damn. Chat says, I didn't know Terry and Geese were from a different game until Smash Brothers. Yes, they are from Fatal Fury. And in fact, King of Fighters is like a crossover game. You might notice one of the teams is called American Sports. That's because they pulled in 3 characters from 3 of the different sports arcade games that they made. In fact, you know what? I think it's just time to go full team sports.
Do it.
I'm doing it. American Sports Team.
Oh, they do have a football player in there. Okay.
Brian Battler. Lucky Glauber. Yes, there are some other games represented. Mao, there are other games represented in here too. Akari Warriors is represented. Some of the ones after this have some of the beat-em-up characters implemented. It's an interesting series.
Oh, yes!
Yeah?
You know what? Sean just made me a sucker for any character that can hit with a basketball.
You're damn right. Well, I'm getting lost up right here by Shingo, though. Damn. Wow. Wow. Shingo's kind of like this game's Dan. He's a parody of the main character.
Nice Psycho Crusher.
You like that? Yeah, that's what football's all about, baby.
I would absolutely watch football if somebody did a Psycho Crusher across the field. You know what? Actually, where is my sports game with like command inputs?
That's a good ass question, because I would play that real hard. I have a real like soft spot for like fake video game sports. You know, when they make a game and it's like not real, but it's cool.
So what constitutes a critical hit?
Critical hit happens when either you and I are hitting at the same time and they're strongs. But for Shingo, he gets critical hits on a random percentage every super he throws.
Okay.
It's like 30% of all of them end with an additional frame of animation that does not count. I don't know why, but it makes him like... He's supposed to be this game's version of Dan, but he's still very good and very playable.
I blocked, but there was no block in that.
No, not at all.
Not at that stage.
Sometimes the D is just too heavy. Oh no! D-Wars! It's D2, like the Disney Channel.
Oh my god. Ah, stop reading me!
That little spin punch is nasty. The 6-piece with a biscuit! Oh god, Shingo's animation is so good.
Ah, god damn it.
He's waving a handkerchief and crying. Okay, then. That's that. That's right, the best win quote ever.
Absolute Weavenheimer?
This is a re-release from the early 2010s, and like, you can tell that these games were translated in the mid-90s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Chat says, okay, what games are all represented in KOF? Zaku Daddy's right. Psycho Soldier, Metal Slug, Art of Fighting, Fatal Fury, Akari Warriors, Football Frenzy, what's the other one called? Slam Dunk, I want to say? Something like that. Robo Army is represented in 99. But mostly Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting. That's like where most of these characters are going to be from.
So my character's a quick change artist.
Yes, she's a ghost woman. If you throw your specials with one strength, she'll throw out like a ghost of herself, and if you throw them with the other strength, then she'll follow the ghost. Like, demonic little footsies character.
Yes. Hurt me more, Snake. You remember this pain. But you died in Zanzibar land.
Never made the connection with Metal Slug in the chat. Yes, actually, there are a couple of the later KOFs that allow Fio to be a playable character. You can, like, drop a Metal Slug game from him. Which is incredibly cool. Wow, talk about getting fucking owned. So your guy's a command grappler?
Uh-huh.
And basically every back to forward kick, forward to back kick, down to forward punch, back to forward punch, they're all different grapples. And they're obnoxious.
He's got a dedicated command for running into tornadoes.
The Iowa itch.
Oh!
Mom on GS also says, SNK is owned by a Saudi prince now. That's wild. Yes, actually, the basically de facto leader of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, owns, I believe, 97, 96% of the company at this point in time.
Too much.
Technically not him, technically his charity, but, you know, that's a whole other thing.
Charity.
The thing you just threw was an unblockable punch that does, like, a half meter.
Nice. Yeah, I've been, like, purposely, like, I'm super curious about it, but I've been purposely not reading anything. Like, I don't want to know until it's all revealed.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That throw was so nice. Oh, the fucking karate chop! Oh my lord! That's absolute karate, Dweebenheimer.
And don't forget it, Dweebenheimer!
Yeah, that sounds like some shit you would say. Mirnath
I'll
asked
show
us
you what it means to be an ultimate goober!
Goober is like the perfect word for it, too. Mirnath asks, so he was just a big fan as a teenager and decided to buy it. I retract my question to avoid spoilers. I won't give you any spoilers. SNK basically went out of business in like 2000 under extremely suspicious circumstances, which were then brought up in the Japanese court system. And ever since that year, the ownership and how it's passed hands and who's owned it has been a complicated and nightmarish story that somehow ends up with the leader of a foreign country buying it. Just crazy, crazy story. The Tornado Man is also a boss. Playing off that fine old tradition of Catholics with wind powers.
Yeah, that sucks. That actually sucks. Full screen teleport, why not?
I like I punched the tornado like that's gonna help. Oh my lord. Wow. Wow. Oh, this level is fucking awesome. This background.
This looks very Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm. Can't even fireball spam? What is this world coming to?
The zoning with this character, what the fuck?
No. Gaynet's as the boss in 96 is like the most obnoxious fighting game boss.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go. There's that Kim shit.
Ooh.
He's spicy. Let's
No.
do the Taekwondo thing.
No. Hey guys. Hey guys, how about it? My name's Benimaru no Kaido. And today's my first day at the King of Fighters Academy.
I love the idea of like the 6 foot tall weird gay character, like that's his whole thing, talking like that. Hey guys, I'm from the 1950s. I'm also a gay lightning wizard.
Yeah, that's me. No, over there, the gay lightning wizard.
Gnarly Cypress stopped by to say, hey y'all, welcome, Cypress. You are also a member of y'all. The global y'all.
There we go.
Oh, that judo shit
That
right
run!
there.
That run, though.
Do it, do it, do it. Also a big fan of upsetting backwards baseball cap carry right there. Okay. Okay then.
No.
Martial arts style is owning a knife.
That is a superpower. Samuel Jackson's gonna recruit him into the Avengers Initiative because he owns a single knife.
Heard you're the best in the world at this. And he just like pulls out a knife. It's a Norclast knife. Yeah, I'm the knife guy.
Oh, what do I do? His attacks are relentless.
Damn. I hate it when I get breakdanced upon. It ruins my day. God damn. Did you just do the dramatic hand in front of the face? Hell yes. It's Benny Marco's win pose just like put his hand in front of his face in Vogue. Oh, air grapple though. This round is going very poorly. I just got Benny Maru to death. That was not good.
My reason for winning? I'm just cool. Real cool. These guys just don't know when to quit.
The fact that he's saying that with like a half shirt. Just the fucking man. Oh, you got Jeans Man again.
Yeah.
Oh no, different Jeans Man. Never mind. This is the buff jeans guy, not the skinny jeans guy.
I got mature King Mary.
That's the name of like your friend's blues band he started in 2016. He's doing local bars. He wants you to come see. Yo, okay. That's how you do that. Clean it up in the corner.
Hadouken!
Copyright friendly Hadouken. Waves of Hadouken. God, this blood. Love it.
Ooh.
Zaku asks, why does Yoshiro look like a Backstreet Boy? He's a member of a band. Like, he is and his whole team are like a weird glam rock band. Who
Oh
are
god,
also
Blue Mary. I forgot about Blue Mary.
She's back, baby.
And this time, she's still ineffective.
That's my
We will
favorite
say
Hurricane Quick.
Jude
Break
Law and featuring Helen Hunt as Blue Mary.
Most insane dreamcasting in the world. I want modern day King of Fighters, but with only actors from the 90s. That's the goal. Owen Wilson is Rio. Or like Owen Wilson now.
Gets grappled. Wow.
Wow, that's a whole lot of throwing. There we go. Oh, you found King. This game's resident death machine.
King's not bad. I don't hate King.
Mm-mm. King plays a lot like Ken. Except has a double fireball for some reason.
Unblockable, eh?
Yep. That's why it gave me such a big buffer time.
I can only be forgiving so much.
That's a strange wind quote. I'm not even sure what that means. You're in a karate tournament, my man. Expect to take a hit or two. This is the fucking team right here.
Mr. Big.
That's right.
Mr. Big Heavy D.
It's just listing off your favorite KOF team. You're not being upsetting at all. Mr. Big Heavy D Chris. What's Keo? Real Keo. Ooh, that was sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I knew how to do that.
Just the foresight of SNK in the mid '90s making a capoeira character that wears like cargo pants. Incredible.
With suspenders.
Yeah. Have you ever had a hard time keeping your khakis up in the middle of a fight? This dude looks like he has like a full Walkman in each of those pockets. Okay, this is getting a little obnoxious with this man now. Oh, I don't like it when you get a 2-character run, though. That's no good. That's no good. Oh, he got wet as hell, bro. He poured that water bottle all over himself.
I saw Hakan do this in Street Fighter.
Guy who gets all of his fighting techniques from Hakan in Street Fighter. Like, imagine if you're in a bar fight and a guy just like pulls out a giant thing of like mineral oil. It's not gonna go well. You're not excited to be there.
Listen, I know everybody else got tired of that in 1998, but it's new to me.
That's right. How about that then? I stole your life force from your ass.
You stole that move from Prototype is what you did.
That's right, we got the main character of Prototype in here. $1,000 to anyone in chat that remembers his name. Anyone?
Yeah, no Googling.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't already up.
Okay, win portrait? That's a winner. That's a good one.
Yeah.
He's going ham on that chain.
Who's the dude with the chain? Birdie.
Yeah.
I want Birdie and that guy to hang out.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, that's very much like a I know two men. They should hang out. Like, yeah, you guys are both into chains.
To be fair, how often do you meet a guy that's into chains?
That's true. That is true. 2 Chains. So I want Birdie. What was the guy's name? King? Is that King?
That's Chang.
Chang. Yeah, I want Birdie, Chang, and 2 Chains.
2 Chains is like the best name for a rapper ever. I can't even fight it. Do you know what his old rap name was? Titty Boy.
Yeah, he definitely traded up.
He had to change that name out to 2 Chains, and he got too much success. They were like, "Come on, man, we're not playing Titty Boy on the radio." That's their loss. Player Circle has some bangers. Duffel Bag Boy, go.
It's my old pal Benny Mari.
Damn it. I like how the character design for Hydern is like, what if we had the most evil man from the U.S. Army? He's got an eye patch, he walks around like a walking stick, or a praying mantis. He steals your blood. He's a charge character.
Oh! Boo! And I gotta play him again?
Yeah, you're a toe kicker. Oh, that baby blue, though.
I'm not gonna try and do it again. Charge character crouches on ground.
Oh my god!
Charge character crouching on ground may be up to something. Reports suggest.
I like that when I do the ground pound, it fucks up my own team members.
Yeah. That's it. That's like, I feel like that's a Hard Times article. Like, yeah, charge character crouching on ground, maybe up to something.
Oh man, this
Nobody
is like...
in the chat steal that, because I'm going to tweet it later. I don't even know who's got who. It's just bodies. Oh my god, I mean, it's you. Holy shit.
Yeah, they give Geef like an invincible roll through and a global teleport. That's my shit.
Robert Garcia. Ugh.
Imagine if you were like a Shoto, like if you were Ryu, but you were just from Italy. That's the whole character.
Oh.
Woo!
Why are her eyes so huge?
I like that, like, Robert Garcia is like, what if Steven Seagal were, like, fashionable and hot? And I'm sorry, that was a bad read of how that would end. That is not what that man is doing these days. He is not being fashionable or hot. Fuck.
Oh. Knee me through my own fireball. What the hell?
That's right.
You're not fit to sweep for me. Yatta!
God damn you. You notice that some characters have a red name and some have a black name?
Uh-huh.
That's because in this game there are, like, alternate versions of a bunch of characters, which brings the roster up to, like, 65 or something.
Okay.
So, like, there's Terry, and then if you hold down the select button and you pick Terry, you get Terry from KOF 95.
Okay.
So that's why the move lists aren't always going to be consistent whenever you play all random, but that's kind of just, like, a thing that KOF does. The other Dream Match 2002 has a bunch of them too. Yeah, I'm not digging Yashiro. This guy can fuck off. Oh my god! That was a wonderful finish. I don't know why we got a special intro, but we did.
It's a European soccer player.
They're fighting for the right to call it football.
God. Imagine moving so fast that you vanish and just getting a double overhead.
Doing an instant transmission 20 feet across the room and then getting a concussion.
I would call that instant concussion, but that's not a very interesting name.
Yeah, most concussions are instant. There's not a lot of, slow roll concussions. Starts slow, picks up in the middle. Is that Conan O'Brien?
Don't try and distract me from my Rolento surrogate.
Hey, does Rolento wear a no-smoking jacket? Because if not...
No, but he has pirates. This guy's got a bandana.
That's true. Yeah, Rolento's like an evil, like an evil terrorist, and this guy's just a British guy with a stick who hates cigarettes.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. I'm not
Favorite move in the game.
stick poke.
Short hop, little stick poke. That's the knockback on that is ridiculous.
It's absurd. Billy is such an obnoxious keep-away character. He's got a teleport as well, that's like a dragon punch on his head.
Oh my god.
Obnoxious. Awesome, but obnoxious. Oh, this is not good for me.
Oh, Daemon. Please explode my body.
Actually, awesome win quote.
Lightweight.
God. They took Goro out of these games for 3 years, Mike, and the storyline explanation is that he was having a child. And so when they brought him back, he brings his baby with him on his shoulder.
That rules.
Yes. The game, like, KOF's filled with dumb shit like that, which is why I can never let it go. The little baby, like, rolls onto the screen and poses and then roll off. Oh, you finally got Iori.
Hey there. I'm Iori Yagami.
It's just a rush downer. Like, lots of mix-ups, lots of cross-ups. Very fast. Knock us in the corner. Yeah, I definitely can't deal with that shit. Whew. Mao says, Iori is my favorite and K-Dash. You know what? Good taste.
Oh, I saw that.
Explosive earring.
You should only be able to use it twice then.
Well, she carries fakes, too. You can fake it out and it turns into a command throw.
Bye.
Does look like it's just coming out of your ass. Not a good way to go.
Ah.
Woo. Oh, Lord. Woo. Oh man, that little kid in the background is amazing. Okay, looks like I'm really lining one up, yo. Got one person left and you've got the boss guy. Uh-oh. Yes.
I mean, have the courage to let her go off screen and like a splash of water come back. Like, these absolute cowards.
That would be sick. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sitting here like, I wonder what his down the back does.
It is time to get into eternal sleep. I don't want to be murdered by a guy who's talking like that. That's like a little too much, man.
Oh.
Oh? Double Leona.
Yeah.
She is a church character, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah, love to see it.
Love it.
She has charges and non-charge moves. She's got like some like dragon punches, down to forward punch in the air, I believe. She's gonna explode out of that suit. Shit, yeah. That's how I get dressed every morning. There we go. Okay, okay.
Ah.
I feel like you're picking Leona up alright.
Yeah, she's not bad.
She's got like a...
I don't feel like her charge moves require as much as Street Fighter character charge moves do.
And you're not required to be super defensive with it either. Like, you could kind of play Rushdown with her even if she is a first character. German suplex, baby. Let's go. That movie's so good. Life meter right there, though.
Is she flossing?
Yeah, kind of.
Ugh.
Well, this is the boss version? That sucks.
You seen Omega Tom Hanks, right?
No?
The Mugen character?
Oh, yes, 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 yes,
It's
yes.
just the DVD copies of movies he's been in. Oh, come on! Oh, God.
This dude is not fair. Not fair at all. Wind quote, my lord. You ever just been hanging around with, like, your tentacles? You know how it is? Get in your little tentacle chair that you hang out at the ceiling? Oh, you got that double king?
Yeah, Athena's over here being a king sandwich.
That's right. You're protecting a pop star with, like, the two most powerful car valets in the world. Although, to be fair, her backstory is that she owns a flying casino, so she's fucking dope. That's a cool thing to do. It's Bachman and the clones. That's right. We're gonna be reliving the KOF 99's plot in real life. We're gonna be making two clones of Bachman, known as Bachman 1 and Bachman 2. Slightly different moves. Slightly different annoying anime guy voice. But think of it this way: 3 times the bits. Got running slap fury?
There's only room for one king in this monarchy.
Oh god. The worst part is that, to me, that sounds like a tagline if they made a modern version of the Shakespeare play and it was, like, really bad.
Oh god.
Yeah. Hamlet starring Jake Paul.
Ugh. Ugh. Hamlet.
Athena is...
No.
No? You don't like
No.
that? That's not good for you?
Jake Paul. Helen Hunt.
Her Dragon Punch is extremely sick. Yeah, I tried to get clever there at the end, and that was not working.
Oh god, with the two kings in the back?
You maybe want to do one more and do pick'ems?
Yeah.
This time instead of random? Let's do it. I didn't even realize it's like almost 1 AM my time.
Yeah, it's getting late.
It's melting away, bud. Man, your team is so clean. You know exactly what's going on. Oh, I whiffed my combo? Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. That was very effective. That seagull almost gave me a fucking heart attack.
Ah! How silly of me. For me to attack means my fist enters your range. That was a fucking quote from the Street Fighter 3 manga. And, like Dudley,
Really?
like, yeah, Dudley like is like fighting Ryu and staying out of his range the whole time, and then he he attacks and Ryu punches his fist and like blows his shirt off.
Jesus, that sounds baller.
It was pretty good. And then he's like, how silly of me. For me to attack means my fist enters your range. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Bro, have you ever hit your hand so hard your clothes fall off?
Yes.
It sucks. I've been to the doctor several times.
Oh!
There you go. I like the sad Benimaru and happy Benimaru. Have your back, my friend.
I knew it, I knew it. For some reason I knew the first thing to come out was going to be the counter.
That's right. It's just the best animation ever.
Oh! That hitbox was right in my face.
He's got sick range.
Oh.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Fucking got skunked by the triple Benimaru strategy. Oh my god, I had a great win quote. Let's go.
I'm just cool.
Well, shit, I think that is it for the night, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
Just-
Thanks for everybody who came out and
Yeah,
watched
yeah,
us beat
absolutely.
up on each other.
Hope you enjoyed that. It's a little different than what we have been doing, but, you know, I like to mix it up a little bit.
You want
Hopefully be recording our SNK episode soon.
You want to do PSO next week?
Do I want to do PSO next week? You're fucking right, I do.
Yes.
Mike has implanted the seed, and the poison is spreading into my brain. We set up the original Phantasy Star Online this past week and are playing on some private servers, and Bachman's ruined my fucking life with it.
Y'all
I'm just
ever y'all ever do an edible and buy a $200 Ethernet adapter for an outdated console? Because I have.
that's powerful. Well, we will be back next week, hopefully with some PSO. You can meet all your fun robot elves and whatnot. And thanks for coming out.
I gotta see this. I gotta see this intro though. 'Cause
Oh, dude, if the music is on, there's a rap.
it is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The rap sounds like there's a local fighting game tournament and somebody like decided to run a trailer for it.
Like if we were at a KOF tournament and you just grabbed a karaoke speaker and you're like, back in '96, here was the trick.
Yeah, it's like should we get like hire somebody to do this? It's like, just get somebody from the localization team. Like who's not on lunch right now is what they did.
You know for a fact that this dev team was like 5 to 10 people big, like a super small dev team.
Uh-huh.
So that's not a lot of people to ask. Like, hey, do you know anyone who can rap? Your social circle probably ain't that big.
Sweet. All right. Yeah. On that note, have a good night, everybody.
See you later, fam.